Hi, I'm Mindy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a quick book review for Peel Back and See by Mike Thorn, which is a fantastic collection of short stories that will be released on October 29th by Journalstone. And I was asked by the author to review this book, so thank you to the author for providing a copy for review. So, this short story collection is dark, it's sad, and it is depraved at times and a little bit gross at times as well. But some of the stories also show a whole lot of heart as well. Some stories had gothic elements, while others had science fiction elements and dealt a lot with futuristic technology. Some of the stories left the characters and myself wondering what was real and what was imagined. There were a couple of very trippy stories in this collection. It also tackles really difficult topics such as mental health, loss, a treatment of different classes in society, and all the stories were excellent. Very well written. Out of 16 stories, I rated 12 of them 5 stars. I rated 3 4 stars. They were great stories, but 3 of them had some sexual content that kind of hindered my enjoyment a little bit because, usually I don't mind sexual content usually in like romance novels with loving couples and such. But in horror, it usually doesn't land well with me. But, there was a lot more going on in those stories, and they were still really good stories. One of the stories I rated 3 stars because it was too ambiguous. I don't mind an ambiguous ending, but this one left me wondering what exactly was going on. It was a little too vague. I'm not going to tell you about every single story in this collection, but I will tell you about my 5 favorite stories from the collection. They were all 5 stars, and these ones stood out to me. I have seen other reviews that pointed out different stories, so it's all subjective, but my favorite stories were Minnie McDonough Manor, which was the story that was the most right up my alley. It was dark, gothic elements, the most like a haunted house type story. So that one was definitely for me. I also really enjoyed Mr. Makata's Final Requests, which involved dark and white magic, which I really loved. The Primer I really enjoyed for its look at mental health. Virus I liked for its use of technology for creating a nightmare inducing story. Very creepy. And then finally, Entropy Major, which is a story with science fiction elements. It takes place in space, and it's about a prisoner who is sent to space. And I won't say more than that. Why, how, what, you'll have to read and find out. But I will say that all of these stories were unique. They created a great sense of dread, and they turned a sharp eye towards the less positive sides of society. The average star score of these stories ended up being 4.68 stars out of 5, which I rounded up to 4.75 on Storygraph and up to 5 stars on Goodreads. I do highly recommend this collection for lovers of the darker side of literature, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I'll be back very soon with another book related video. Thanks. Bye.